Hi students, good afternoon to all. Welcome back to online class. This is Chandrashekar from Upper Public School. So dear students, in last class we discussed the lesson. You know the name of the lesson, that is measurement. See, in measurement we discussed that is some topics. We discussed the length. So you know the length, what is the meaning of length? So what is the basic unit of length? Now we discussed the mass. You know the basic unit of mass. See, we use the word instead of mass, that is weight. Okay. Then we discussed the capacity. You know the standard basic unit of capacity. Okay. Then we discussed temperature. See, what is temperature? We discussed that is what is the instrument we measure the temperature, that is thermometer. In thermometer there are two types we measure, that is clinical and laboratory. We discussed that. Then you know students, geometry. See, what is geometry? You know, see, who is the father of geometry? So who is the founder of geometry? See, today we are going to discuss about the basic geometrical ideas. Okay. Now, see, what is geometry? First, I'll explain about geometry. So, what is meant by geometry? See here, the meaning of geo. Geo means, the meaning of geo is earth. The meaning of geo is earth. Metry means measurement. See, metry means measurement. See, what is geometry means? See, measuring the earth, that is earth measurement. That is geo meaning is earth. Then metry is means measurement. See, who is the father of geometry? See, the father of geometry is, you should remember, that is Euclid. So who is the father of geometry? Euclid is the father of geometry. See, you know that the geometrical box. See, the geometrical box is, it contains protractor. You know protractor. See, this is the protractor. You know that. Okay. You know this is the divider. Okay. So you know this is the divider. You know this is the 15 centimeter ruler. Okay. Then you know this two set angles instrument. Okay. This geometry box contains protractor, ruler, and divider, and two set angles instrument. See, it is called as geometry. See, now we are discussing the basic geometrical ideas. See, there are 5 or 6 topics are there in this basic geometrical ideas. First topic we'll discuss, that is geometry. See, what is the geometry? Geometry means, geo means earth, metry means measurement. Understood, students? See, first we'll discuss the first topic, that is, now who is the father of geometry? You know, the father of geometry is Euclid. See, Euclid is the, Euclid is the father of geometry. Understood, students? He is the father of geometry. What is geometry? Geometry is a branch of mathematics. It is a branch of mathematics. It studies the shapes. It studies the shapes of figures, are called as geometry. What is geometry, students? See, geometry means it is the study of shapes. It is the study of figures. It is also a branch of mathematics. See, mathematics contains so many branches: arithmetic, geometry, okay, then algebra, okay. So many branches are there. Geometry, who do you discover the geometry? Who is the father of geometry? Euclid is the father of geometry. Now, geometry means it is a branch of mathematics. It deals with shapes. It is the study of shapes, of figures. Now, first we discuss point. First in the subtopic is point. What is point? For example, see this point. Point means what? See, point means it has no end point. It has no length. It has no width, no breadth. It has no size at all. No thickness, no length, no breadth. See, a point, it is called as a point. See, what is point means, dear students, What is point? A point is a mark of position. See, I marked here. See, it is also a point. No? A point is a marked position. Mark of position. A small dot made by a sharp pencil. So you have a sharp pencil. Okay, a dot. For example, it is a dot. Point is another word we call as dot also. Now, on a plain sheet of paper. Now it is a plain sheet of board. It is a plain sheet. Okay. See, if I put point here, okay, it's a mark of a position. It's a mark of a position. Point means what? It's a mark of position. Point, another word we call as dot. Now, a point we understand in geometry. It has no size. See, it has point has no size. It has no size, no length. A point has no size, no length, no breadth. Okay, and no breadth and no thickness. It is called as point. So what is point? See, again I put a point here. Why I put a point here? See, point means it has no size. It is a mark by position. It is called as point. It has no size. It has no length, no breadth, no thickness at all. That is called as a point. We name a point by a capital letter such as A, B, C, and D. For example, it is a plane noun. For example, it is a plane noun. We'll put the names A, B, C, and D like this in the capital letters. Understood? What is point? A point is a mark of position. Point is a mark of position. Another word we call as point is dot. A point has no size, no length, no breadth, no thickness. Understood, students? Yes. Next subtopic is line segment. So next is line segment. So next is line segment. What is line segment? So what is line segment? A line segment is a straight line that has beginning and an end. See, for example, line segment means, so you know it is a point. Again, you know it is a point. See, by ruler, a line segment is a straight line. See, for example, I'll take as ruler. See, line segment is a straight line. It is a straight line. Line segment is a straight line. It has a beginning and it is also end. See, I'll give the name A and B. A line segment is a straight line. It has beginning and it is also an end. It has beginning. It has end. That is called as line segment. See, we generally will represented as a AB bar. AB bar. See, like this. For example, PQ. If I give PQ means PQ bar. If we give the name DE means DE bar. Like this. See, like this means it has beginning, it has end means we call it as line segment. That means a line segment has two end points, beginning and end. It is called as line segment. What is line segment? A line segment is a straight line. It has two end points. That is beginning and end point. It is called as line segment. See, next one is line. See, next one is line. Next is line. See, line means, for example, see, I will draw this line here. You know this. This is A. You know this is B. AB is called as line segment. Yes, very good. AB is called as a line segment. You know, line segment is a straight line. It has two endpoints. See, A and B. See, where line means what means? Line means what means? A line can be extended indefinitely. See, a line can be extended endlessly on both the sides. See, on both the sides. For example, I will give the name P and Q here. Okay, P and Q. What is line? A line can be extended on both the sides. Now, you know only AB is a line segment. P and Q is a line. So P and Q is a line. See, like this. Like this, two arrow marks means it is called as a line. Two arrow marks means it is called as a line. Only, for example, AB, only like this is there, one bar is there means, one single line is there means, it has no endpoints. AD bar means we called as line segment. PQ, it consists of two arrow marks means it is called as line. That means a line can be extended endlessly. It is indefinite, infinitely on both the sides. So on both the sides, P side also, Q side also. That is called as line. Now, next is parallel lines. So line means understood. A line can be extended endlessly by both the ends. Next is ray. Next one is ray. What is ray? A ray has one fixed point. A ray has one fixed point. For example, you see a ray has one fixed point. A ray of light coming from the sun. See, for example, this is you consider the sun. So this is you consider sun or torch. Sun or torch. Okay. Yes, a ray means a ray having a one fixed point and other end is indefinite in length. Okay. That is called as ray. So a ray has a definite starting point, but it is extending infinitely to the right. See, but it is extending infinitely to the right, not left. See, it is indefinite. It is also indefinite in length. It has only one end point. It has only one end point. Whereas in line segment, in two end points. Whereas in line, it has no end points. Whereas in ray, it has only one end point. It is also indefinite in length. Where in right or left? In right. Okay. For example, sun. Sun is a sun use the rays here. Okay. Sun is a one point here. There is one fixed point. See, this is used in the right side. That is called as a ray. A ray means what? A ray is a one fixed point, and other right side is indefinite in length, and other is extended indefinite in length. It is infinitely to the right. That is called as a ray. Okay. See, it has a symbol. See, it has a symbol. For example, AB like this. Right side infinitely to the right means a ray is one end point. It is infinite to the right means like this. One arrow mark, that is right side. That is called as a ray. So if this is like this means ray we called as. If two arrow marks there means we called as line. Now AB bar we called as means line segment. Like this. This is the difference between ray, line, and line segment. Understood, students? So we'll discuss this. What is ray? What is line? What is the difference between line segment? You see, what is the difference between line segment? See, line segment. What is the difference between line segment? What is the difference between line? What is the difference between ray? You know, line segment. A line segment, we can draw a line segment on the surface of a paper. For example, we can draw a like this, the surface of a paper. Now, we cannot draw a line on a paper, but can only represent it. See, like this. See, ray means you want only one fixed point, and infinity to the right side. Next, a line segment has a definite length. It has two end points. See, it has two end points. A line segment has two end points. A line has no end points. Here whereas in ray it has one end point. Okay, this is the difference between the line segment, line, and the ray. Next is, see, you know this line segment is, for example, AB. Okay, this is PQ, or if you give the name, this is also AB. So it is also AB. Now, how can you represent means like this AB bar? How can you represent this line means? See, AB is a line like this. Two arrow marks means it is a line. Two arrows right and left means it is a line. Only one side arrow that is in the right side means we call it as ray. Okay, this is the difference between line segment, line, and the ray. See, next is parallel lines. See, what are parallel lines? Then what are perpendicular lines? Okay. Now, what are parallel lines? See, what are parallel lines? See, what are parallel lines? See, parallel lines means two lines which do not intersect each other. For example, you see, this is the two lines. The two lines which do not intersect each other at any point. See, these two lines are parallel lines. For example, you see parallel lines. Parallel lines means two lines which do not intersect each other. See, intersect means one another. See, parallel lines means two lines which do not intersect each other at any point is called as parallel lines. For example, how to represent this one means, see, the parallel lines, what is the importance of parallel lines? They lies on the same plane, they lies on the same plane, they do not have common point in between. The distance between these two lines always remains same. See, the distance between two lines, it always remains same. For example, here, any distance you take in parallel lines, the distance between two lines is always remains same. Okay, what is parallel lines? The two lines which do not intersect each other at any point is called as parallel lines. How to represent this parallel lines? For example, you see this. For example, it is also line. See, this one is L line, this is M line. L is parallel to M. How can you represent? L is parallel to M. This is called as parallel lines. L is parallel to M. Understood? This is the representing the parallel lines. L is parallel to M. Okay. Next is perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. So what are perpendicular lines? So the perpendicular lines are the two lines which are intersecting each other, whereas in parallel which do not intersect each other. In perpendicular lines, the two lines which are interacting each other, which are interacting with each other, are called as perpendicular lines. How means, for example, you see, so the two lines are which are interacting with each other. See, by making this angle here 90. See, here also 90. See, here also 90. Here also 90. Okay. A right angle will come in perpendicular lines. What is perpendicular lines? The two lines which are interact with each other, are called as perpendicular lines. Okay. Next, if one of the angles are formed by them is right angle. See, if one of the angle is formed by them. See this angle and any of the angle. So any of the angle is formed by the 90-degree angle. That is right angle. 90-degree angle is we call it as right angle. So what is right angle? So right angle means 90-degree angle. If one of the angle is formed by right angle, where in perpendicular lines, not in parallel lines. So they are in parallel lines, the lines they are not interact with each other. They are very far away from each other. Whereas in perpendicular lines, the two lines which are interact with each other, making an angle of 90-degree. They form a right angle. That is right angle means that is 90-degree. Okay. Now, how can you represent this? Means, for example, this is the L line, this is the M line. See, L is perpendicular to M. This is the representing the perpendicular lines. How to represent the perpendicular line? L is perpendicular to M. See, this L is perpendicular to M. Understood, students? This is the perpendicular lines. Okay, perpendicular lines means the lines which are interact with each other and form a angle. And form a one angle. One of the angle is right angle. You see, one of the angle is 90-degree. Here also 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay, that is called as perpendicular lines. How to represent perpendicular lines? L is perpendicular to M. Like this. L is perpendicular to M. This is the represent the perpendicular lines. See, next topic is plane. So what is plane? So what is plane? See, no, it is all about plane. Plane means what? The surface of a board here. It is plane. The surface of a board or slate or blackboard. You see, the surface of a blackboard is plane or not now? Only you see here, the surface of a blackboard is a plane. That is called as plane. So what is plane? The surface of a wall, the surface of a slate, the surface of a blackboard, the surface of a ball. Okay, very smooth, very smooth surface we called as plane. Very smooth surface we called as plane. Okay, see now dining table. Another example is dining table is also a smooth surface. It is also called as a plane. Okay, now a name is 3 points. For example, I will give the 3 points here. See A, B, C. Now see, I'm making here by 3 points. I'm making a one figure. That is the name of the figure is by 3 points. We can make a one figure. The name of the figure is triangle. The name of the figure is triangle. See, it is also a plane figure. It is also a plane figure. Is it or not? Plane means what? The surface of a smooth, the surface of a wall or a ball or dining table or whatever you take, blackboard. Okay, that is the plane. Understood, students? Yes. This is all about the first topic of geometry. See, this geometry contains first is this, this geometry contains first is point, next is line segment. Okay, we discussed the line, point, line segment, line. Okay, then ray, then what are parallel lines? Okay, what are parallel lines? Then perpendicular lines. See what are perpendicular lines? Then plane. Okay, we discussed this. See, point, you usually you know this. This is a point. So point means what? The point is marked by position. Mark of a position. A line segment means line segment is a straight line. It has two end points, beginning and end. See like this. Now, line means that it has extended indefinitely in length. Extended both the sides. See like this. Now right, it has only one end point, and other right side is infinitely in length. Where in right side. Next parallel lines, the two lines which do not intersect each other. They are very far away from each other, like this. So these are called as parallel lines. Now perpendicular lines, the two lines which are interact with each other, it is called as perpendicular lines. If they in the perpendicular lines, one of the angle is from 90 degree, that is the right angle, is called as perpendicular lines. Now plane means the smooth surface. The plane means it is a smooth surface. The surface of a wall, I told dining table, ball, slate, blackboard, it is called as a plane. These are all we discussed in today's class. Okay. Now we discuss the exercise of this topic of geometry. There is the first topic is first exercise. That is 12A. 12A. Exercise 12A. Exercise 12A. In the first one, see, mark a point. I will read the question just to understand the question. Okay, mark a point on your notebook. See, mark your point on your notebook. See, I am marking the point on my blackboard here, whiteboard. See, I am marking here, for example. Now, draw a line passing through this point. Now, how many lines can you draw to pass through this point? For example, I will pass through this point. With the scale, you should take scale and pencil. See, one line, two line, three line. See, For example, I will give the name A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, that means infinitely lines can pass through by one point. Okay, infinite. So you can draw like this, like this, like this. Okay, infinite, unlimited, infinitely, infinite, infinitely can pass through. So infinitely lines can pass through. See, infinitely lines. What is the answer here? Infinitely lines can pass through. Can pass through this point. See, infinitely lines can pass through this point. Understood? Two. For example, when you mark this point on your notebook, see, you draw so many lines. Infinite line can pass through one point. Is it or not? That is the answer of first one. Infinite lines can pass through one point. This is the first one. Now, second one. What is the second one? I'll read the question. Just understand the question. What is the second question means? Mark 2 points on a piece of paper. Draw a line passing through these points. How many such lines can you draw? See, mark 2 points on a piece of paper. For example, I am marking the 2 points here. 2 points here on a piece of paper, that is on a piece of a whiteboard. Now draw a line passing through these points. Now we should draw a line here. See here. See, I should draw a line here. Can pass through these points. How many such lines can draw? How many such lines can pass through these 2 points? If 2 points are having means, we should be able to draw. We should be able to draw only one line. How many lines can pass through by 2 points? See, only one line. Only one line can pass through. Only one line can pass through by 2 points. By 2 points. Understood, students? Whereas in the first one, 1 point, if you mark an 1 point on your piece of a paper, you can draw infinite lines can pass through. Infinite lines. So many lines you should pass through. Whereas in second question, see, for example, you will give the name is A and B. A and B are the points, or AB is the line segment, you know. Okay. See, if you have 2 points are having means in a piece of paper, only one line can pass through. Is it or not? Only one line can pass through by 2 points. By 2 points, you see, only one line can pass through. Is it or not? See, this is the second one. What is the second answer? By 2 points, only one line can pass through by 2 points. Understood, students? Yes, this is the second one. See, next one is third one. Okay, I hope you are all understanding this one. Okay, first and second we did. See, next class we'll discuss third problem onwards. Thank you for watching, students. Yes.